So, alright, Daniel Park just speedran his way through the 4 major crews of Busan in 3 chapters. 3. Let that sink in for a moment. Do you know how wild that is? You know, if he locked in earlier and he really put his mind to it, he could have had Charles Choi shaking by like chapter 7. But, I'm kidding, obviously, but, you know, chapter 531, 532, 533, and 534. Let's break this down. 4 chapters is all it took for us to get to where we are now. Allied has practically steamrolled Busan's before major crews, and let's be real, all Daniel had to do was throw an insane amount of money around, punch anything that moved, and boom, mission accomplished. Spending money and fighting are basically just breathing to him at this point. Dude could sleepwalk his way through this arc, and I'm being so for real right now. Speaking of money, I wanted to talk about just how filthy rich Jae Hong is. Like seriously, how rich is this guy? I need his net worth. Back in the last chapter, I'm pretty sure they spent at least 200 grand just on the yachts and custom tailored suits alone. And then, just in this chapter alone, Jay goes to bet 3 cars during Daniel's fight. Not just any cars, mind you, a Porsche, a Lamborghini, and a Ferrari. Let me repeat, a Porsche, a Lamborghini, and a Ferrari. Look, I don't even know cars like that, but I know enough to say that this dude is flexing so hard, it's almost disrespectful to anyone reading this chapter. Jay isn't just rich, he's generationally wealthy, and he's funding this entire operation. Forget Daniel, Zach, and everyone else, Jay's wallet is the real MVP here. Now, let's rewind a bit to the start of this arc. Do you all remember how, well, for lack of a better word, stupid he was? Naive and stupid, like, I brought a toy lie detector to a drug operation, stupid. Look, I'm sorry, but who thought that was a good idea? Was it Vasco? It feels like a Vasco move. But early on, Daniel seemed like the same naive kid who just moved to Seoul. The same guy from 100 chapters ago was stressing about uniting the 4 major crews. But now, I'ma admit, it's like he leveled up when we weren't looking. Everything's just falling into place for him, like he's a puppet master pulling all the strings. I'll admit, that's my bad. I underestimated Daniel, and Daniel might still look like the wide-eyed kid we met early on, but clearly he isn't. And it's not just Daniel, the whole crew feels more confident now. They're not only stronger, they're also smarter. Take Hudson for example. My first impression of Hudson was just a brawler, a tank, the guy you call when you need someone to hit something really hard. But remember in my Lookism stats video when I called Hudson's intelligence a blank canvas. Turns out I was onto something. This guy's been learning from Tae-soo and it's been paying off. The plan he came up with to lure out Busan's kings, genius. Like, even Daniel didn't see that coming. Hudson's out here making big brain plays, and as part of the dumb community, I respect it. Now let's get to the fun part, the Busan fodders. And yeah, I'm calling them fodder because let's be honest, there's no way our boys are losing. They didn't train this hard, fight gun, and survive through all that chaos just to get clapped by Busan's 4 major crews knockoff. But I'll give credit where credit's due, their designs are fire. Lookism's been leaning into more cultural styles lately and I love it. These guys remind me of roadmen from the UK or gangsters from the US. The drip is immaculate and I don't care if they're cannon fodder, they look cool. But here's where things get interesting. Jinrong's second in command, this dude is tweaking. What's his deal? Well, I have a theory. Remember how James took something from every king back in the day? Tae-soo's eye, Gong Seop's leg, Jae-kyung his car probably. Look, it's a solid guess, alright? But so what did James take from Jinrong? Here's what I think. He didn't take something, he took someone. Specifically, Jinrong's second in command. Think about it, that guy clearly matters to Jinrong. He's probably the only reason Jinrong is the Charles Choi of Busan today. So to make it personal, James took that person and de-teeth him. Yeah, let that horrifying image sit with you for just a second. And now, James isn't just dealing with Jinrong, he's dealing with the wrath of both of the leaders of Busan. Good luck, buddy, he's definitely gonna need it. With that being said, yeah, that's it for the end of the video. I know some people know me as the Questism guy, but these past few chapters of Lookism have been honestly so good, and look, the cake was too good for Matt not to share. This is not a chapter review, it's a rundown of things that happened in the last 4 chapters. So anyone who's gonna comment that, go fuck yourself. This is a pretty chill video, to be honest. I recorded and edited this stuff within like a day. I just wanted to show you guys a chiller side of me that's not very well narrated and stuff. And if you're wondering why I'm yapping, I need this video to reach like 5 minutes. Alright, okay, so yeah.